So what is the treatment? Coming over to if a patient develops post-COVID arthritis.
Treatment, ma'am, depends on the mild. If the symptoms are mild to moderate cases, there is no old history of any old disease, or there is no joint damage. There is no old surgical case of any arthritis or anything related. So they just need moderate exercises. Don't jump into after COVID. Don't jump into severe intensive exercises, because it also increases this bone and joint pains. So whenever you are recuperating from the COVID, just be gentle on your exercises. Slow, slightly start with walking only, then slowly, gradually increase the intensity, and be moderate for at least 3 to 6 months. Then can resume all the activities. And rest, take adequate rest, hydration, and some supplements for the muscles, bones, vitamin D, and take good sleep. These things definitely improve your symptoms, and SOS anti-inflammatory drugs can be given with that. And in severe cases, those who develops morning stiffness and swelling of the joints and typical arthritis part, and they generally had an history of old disease also. So they are almost treated like an arthritis, like rheumatoid arthritis. So they have given NSAIDs, steroids also, and with that disease modifying anti-rheumatic drugs are also there, like Sequez, SARS, the combination of it, and Sequez is working good in that, in this scenario. So it's been given.
So as per the studies and as per the responses you've seen till now, the recovery is good after post-COVID arthritis.
Recovery is good. It's not a long-lasting. You can't say, because it is still going on and it's almost only a year. We are seeing these things, so can't say kitna chronicity of the illness kitna rahega. But symptoms can easily be treated, or moderate to severe. Moderate ही disease मिल रही है, severe are rare.
Yeah, and what I have seen in my practice is it is mostly affecting the chest. But as you said,
basically it is also giving an enthesopathy. It's called an enthesopathy. What is this? Is where the tendons are attached to the joint or to the muscle, to the bone. The insertion site of the tendons are giving intense pain. So these population can develop tennis elbow, plantar fasciitis, even Achilles tendonitis, even any tendon attachment to the bone. It's painful, like hamstring muscles attachment around the knee joint, like gluteus maximus or tensor fascial attached around the hip joints. The attachment points are more painful and tender also.
Okay. So again, as you said, they can be stopped by exercise in the initial
by
part.
Light exercise, some medication, and it can be bring back to normal. But it goes for at least 2-3 months.
And for the exercise part, you said it should be gradual, from 3 to 6 months.
Gradual.
Till 3 months, you should not be doing any exercise.
Just walk and light yoga. That's it.
Right.
Just to stretch your joints. That's it. Walk and yoga, or sometimes cycling.
For all our viewers, this is a take-home message that post-COVID, you don't need to
immediately don't jump into aggressive exercise scene. So it can lead to issues in your body, because body take a good amount of jolt in this COVID scenario. And COVID is not a disease of only lungs. It is generally a immune disease, immunological disease, and it affects all of the body parts major, because it is affecting your tissues, your blood vessels, so can affect any body part. So don't jump. Seen a patient's post COVID after 3 months developing thromboembolic phenomena in upper limb and going into amputation.